Hi my honeys, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys saw the title of the video, I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial with the Urban Decay times Prince limited edition collection. How many of you guys know who Prince is? If you don't, I just really don't know what to tell you. Prince is seriously iconic, rest in peace. His music, you guys, his style, his edgy look was definitely what he was really well known for, especially mostly for his music, but his style was seriously so cool. And, you know, he just did his own thing. And when I saw that Urban Decay was coming out with the collection times Prince, I was so stoked and excited because I love the shade purple. If you guys been here for a while on my channel, you know that I always do like purple, pink eyeshadow looks. It's just like my weakness, and I love when a palette comes out with purple shades. And of course, Prince would always wear purple. And when I got this in the mail, I was literally like blown away. I was like, oh my God, like I am so excited and so stoked. So when you open up the PR package, you can definitely buy this right now. You can pre-order and it's $250 for the entire thing. You will get what I currently have right now at the moment. This was gifted to me from Urban Decay Cosmetics, so thank you guys so much for sending this over. So when you open it up, you guys can see we have two palettes, we have some eyeliners, we have some glow, a brush, a setting powder, and this PR package is just everything. I love the gold, the colors, I love black, and I love purple, and I'm just really excited to create two eyeshadow looks for you guys. So I'm definitely going to be using both palettes, but I want to create one eye and then one eye so you guys can see both of these palettes. The all-nighter waterproof setting powder, you guys, runs for $34. It is waterproof, it mattifies your makeup, and it does control your oils, and it can last you up to 11 hours. Next, we have their liquid highlighter. It is infused with shea butter. The universally flattering shade of this liquid highlighter blends seamlessly to illuminate your skin with a lightweight dewy glow, and this runs for $32. We also have a brush which runs for $28, and you can just use the brush for whatever you want, powder, highlight. You can use it for your body as well. And then we have both of the palettes which do run for $55. We have the You Got the Look eyeshadow palette and then Let's Go Crazy eyeshadow palette. And then we have two of the eye pencils. They are inspired by Prince's bold eyeliner looks, the smoldering look. And they're very pigmented and very smooth, and they both run for $28 each. But like I said, you can buy this entire collection for $250. It doesn't give us, oh yeah, it does. I was trying to look for like the date when it does drop. So it drops on May 27th. So first things first, I went ahead and already prepped and primed my eyes. Of course, I'm going into the Urban Decay Eden Primer. This is what I have all over the eyes. I love to use this, especially when I'm using really bright and bold colors and I really want them to stand out. I've been using this for many years. Hi. You guys are super up close. The first palette that I want to go into is the purple one, and it's called the Let's Go Crazy eyeshadow palette, which again runs for $55. So I honestly, off the top, I'm sorry, my nails are super ratchet. I'm getting them done this week, so don't judge them. So anyways, I think $55 honestly for a palette like this is a little on the pricey side. Because I'm just so used to like $55 or $50 being like the Urban Decay Naked palettes. And this one, I mean, it's still, maybe it's the packaging, you know, it has a little mirror in there. They threw in like this extra Prince's eye in here as well. But I don't know. I think maybe this would have been, if it could have been retailed a little bit lower. I don't want to say a price point on what I think it should be, but I definitely don't feel like I feel like $55 is a little expensive, but we will definitely see how it does play on the eyes. So I'm gonna go into my Morphe M506 brush, and I'm gonna do this eye, and the look that I wanna do is more of a halo eye. I haven't done a halo eye in a very hot minute. So the first shade that I'm gonna go into that's really capturing me right now is the shade called Computer Blue. And it's this shade right here, and I want to apply this towards the inner and outer corner portion of the eye. So actually let's do this eye. I'm gonna go in right here towards the inner corner, and I just move it in this way. I'm gonna apply this towards the outer corner of the eye, and I like this blue color. This blue color is so pretty. Going back into that Morphe M573 brush, you guys, I'm gonna be picking up the shade called Alphabet Street, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to blend out these lines right here, just right on top of it, to blend that out and give us a little hint of like a light pinky shade. I'm gonna go back into that same Morphe M506, and now I'm gonna be picking up a purple shade called Funkin' Roll. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And it's this one right here. Oh my god, my nails look so bad. I am so sorry. I should have just painted them before I started this video. So what I'm gonna do is apply it right here in the inner corner of the eye, and we're gonna try our best to not hide that blue that we just placed. I mean, we can go back and reapply some more, but just try our best not to hide it completely. Now you guys, I'm going back into that Funk Roll, that purple shade. I'm using the Morphe M573. And what I'm doing is I'm just packing that shade right here, and then I'm gonna move it outwards. Literally just swooping it towards the outer corner to extend that wing. I'm gonna go into my Urban Decay Eden Primer, you guys, and then taking my Jaw CC number 3 flat brush. And I'm just gonna start to just carve out the crease right here, just the center though, because we're doing a halo eye, so I just want to carve it right there. Okay, you guys, now I'm just going back into that Morphe M573 brush, going back into Funk and Roll. I'm gonna go in right here towards this inner corner right here and just pack some of that shadow in, and then I'm gonna grab some towards this outer corner and then just sweep it to the right like this. Now for the main lid shade, you guys, I'm gonna go into Baby I'm a Star. This shade right here, just because it looks absolutely beautiful. I love Urban Decay shimmer eyeshadows though overall. I think it was like the Moon Dust palette that they came out with years ago. That palette, you guys, with those shimmery shades was absolutely beautiful. I think I still have it just because I love it so much, and I don't want to get rid of it. But that palette literally, like, it was perfection. The formula of that palette was definitely my favorite. So I'm gonna go into that shade. I'm going into this MAC 248 brush. I think you can find this at your local MAC store. And you know what? I'm gonna apply some setting spray and then pick some of that shade up and apply it all over the center of the eye. Maybe with my finger. Oh yeah, if you use your finger, you guys, it helps a lot better. Color, ooh, see how pretty that is? That is gorgeous. So definitely use your finger. I feel like it applies it better when you use your finger. I'm gonna go into the eyeliner shade, the Kajal eye pencil in the shade So Dark, and I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this in my waterline or tie line the eye. Careful because it's really sharp. Going on top of the lash line as well. I'm gonna extend it outwards like that. Taking this pencil brush from Morphe, the S20, I'm gonna go into Funk and Roll, just a little bit of that, and I'm gonna blend this out, just so it looks more on the smoky side. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna go into that black eyeliner as well, you guys, and just taking it towards the lower lash line and smoking this out. And then I'm gonna go back into these same shades that we used in the crease and bringing it down here to make it look nice and smoky. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and slap on some lashes, and then I'll be right back to play with the other eyeshadow palette on this eye. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I slapped on some outer corner lashes and I feel like that really put the look together. So now I'm going to go ahead and do this eye. So I'm going to jump into this palette, and this one is called the You Got the Look eyeshadow palette. So it's definitely more, I feel like this is more like has wearable colors where you can definitely create anything from like super, you know, for like the daytime to bumping it up with this lower lash, this lower row here, and bumping it up to a nighttime look. So I'm going to create something on the smoky side. So the first shade that I'm going to grab, you guys, is called Love to the Nines, and it's this shade right here, this nice light brown shade, and this will be our transition shade. I am going into my Morphe M513 brush and picking that eyeshadow up. I'm going to start to apply it in the crease, and then we're just going to move it back and forth and create something nice and smoky. Since we do have this eye going out this way, I want to do the exact same thing with this eyeshadow look. So that way, I mean, even though they're going to be two different looks, I still want it to be somewhat the same with the pulled look effect. I'm going to apply it right here towards this outer corner and then push out like that. I'm going to go into this shade called So Dark, which is just a black shade, and I'm using the exact same brush, you guys, but the only difference is that we're only going to place this towards the outer corner of the eye. So we're going to smoke it in like this, and we're not going to go right here. We're literally just going to keep it right there, as you guys can see. And we're just going to buff that in and then extend it going outwards to make it look nice and smoky. And then we'll place, the next shade will be placed all over the lid right here. I'm going into a clean Morphe M441, you guys, picking up more of that Love to the Nines and just lightly going right on top of that black shade again and into the inner corner, just to blend that out and make it look nice and smooth. Next, I'm going to go into, again, that MAC 248 brush. I did use a makeup wipe just to remove any remaining left of any eyeshadow. And now I really want to go into, I have a little debate. I don't know if I want to go into Get Off, which is this shade right there, or I want to go into Shockadelica. What? Shockadelica. Awkward. This one right here, because it looks nice and on the bronzy side. I don't want to go into the purple since I already have a purple eye going on the other eye. The Get Off. And we'll place that all over the eye. This color is beautiful. Look how pigmented that is. Wow. So what I'm going to do, you guys, same thing. I'm going to tie line the eye. And then what I'm going to do is just apply it toward the top lash line as well, but mostly towards this little outer corner here. And I'm going to tilt the brush on the side and then just move it on this way. I'm going to go back into that shade called So Dark. I'm just going to buff that out, you guys, so it looks smoky and no harsh lines. For the under eye, I'm going to go in and just do it halfway. What I'm going to do is just make it look nice and smoky. Literally just blending this out. And then I'm going to go back into that shade called So Dark and just buff this out. For this inner corner, you guys, I just went in with a little bit of that shade called Get Off. Get It Off. I'm just going to apply it right here just a little bit. And then just using my finger to blend that in towards that lash line. And then I'm just gonna go into the white one, the white eyeliner, and I'm gonna tie line the eye. So that's really pigmented. Look at that white. I like this. All right, guys, so I am back. I went ahead and just finished off my entire face off camera. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just let you guys know my thoughts and what I think about this collection and if you need it in your life. I did apply my foundation. I did apply the Glow. This is, once again, their liquid face and décolleté illuminizer. So you can also apply this all over the body, but I did apply it and mix it with my foundation. So you can apply this all over right here and it should give you a nice glow. There is a slight smell to this, but I did like the way that this applied my foundation as well. So you can use it to apply your foundation. But honestly, I don't really see anything that makes me go like, whoa, you know what I mean? And my face feels good. I mean, it feels not as matte. You guys already know that this foundation is super on the matte side. So mixing these two together definitely, you know, allows this to be not super matte, and my face feels really, really good too. And it's not like super, super shiny where it's gonna leave your face feeling super oily. So I do like that for mixing it with my foundation. By itself on the chest, I really don't see a difference. And I'm not too crazy over this. And honestly, I hardly ever mix my foundations with a luminizer. It like depends on the mood that I am in. So this is definitely something that I just, not just with Urban Decay, but I just normally don't really ever buy illuminating or liquid illuminators like this. The brush, I really did enjoy it. It's very soft. It applied my foundation super nicely. The eyeliners, you guys, I definitely recommend the eyeliners. I really did enjoy them. They are super black, very pigmented. They applied on the eyes super creamy. I love how white this is. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be super on the white side. I normally go for more of like a nude bone color for my waterline. But when I do create like those fun, artistic, colorful eyeshadow looks, then I definitely would use this for my waterline. And it's super creamy. It's still there. Like, look how bright that is. So the eyeliners, I really, really do recommend them. Overall though, I love Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide on Eye Pencils. Perversion and Demolition are like one of my favorites and go-tos all the time. Now also we have the powder, which I actually haven't applied yet. So what I'm gonna do is just take this small little brush from Morphe, the R11 brush. They already have this. It's just repackaged with the Prince logo on it. But this is their all-nighter waterproof setting powder. Take a little bit of this and you just apply it on your skin. And you can take this with you if you want to touch up throughout the night. I personally haven't used this from Urban Decay. I've heard really good things about it. And if you just want a powder to touch up throughout the day, like let's say you're at work all day and you're gonna head out to dinner or to an event after work, definitely take this with you, and it's gonna help to touch up any of the oils that you have on your skin before you head out. But the purple one is called Let's Go Crazy eyeshadow palette, and this is the look that I have from this particular palette. And let me tell you guys, I really enjoyed this particular palette. I think it's absolutely beautiful. If you love to play with colors and you know, you like to create colorful looks like this, and you love purple shades, then I definitely think you're gonna love this palette. It's honestly one of my favorites out of this collection. If I were to purchase a palette from this collection, it would definitely have to be this one because of the blues, the purples. It just screams my name. There's 3 matte shades and the rest are shimmer. So maybe if they threw in another matte shade, you know, I think this palette would be absolutely perfect. But I love Urban Decay shimmery eyeshadows. They're so pretty. You guys can see here. Again, it reminds me of Moon Dust, one of their palettes that came out with years ago. Their shimmer shadows just honestly never ever disappoint. You guys be the judge. Comment down below, let me know which one do you like. Do you like eyeshadow number 1 or eye look number 1 or eye look number 2? I want to know down in the comments. Now the next palette, You Got the Look eyeshadow palette. It's definitely more of a edgy, smoky eyeshadow palette. So if this is what you are definitely looking for, I would definitely recommend this palette. You can create endless smoky looks. Throw this on as a transition shade and apply some of these on top and be the main lid shade, or do what I did, just do a cat eye pulled back look and apply whatever you want for the lid. I don't know, I just really like this palette a lot better than I do this one. I will link this collection down below for you guys in the description box. Like I said, it's not available just yet. If you're watching this video, today is Monday the 24th. And it drops on the 27th, but you can definitely purchase the collection now and they will just ship it out to you whenever it's time. But yeah, I had so much fun doing this, doing 2 different eye looks. I hardly ever do that on my channel, but I really wanted to dig into both palettes. And yeah, I'm actually really happy with how it came out. I love you guys so much. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Like, share, and subscribe before you do leave my channel today. And I will see you guys on Thursday. Besitos, las quiero mucho, and I'll see you soon. Bye.